Now, in today's video, we will start what are the various leadership theories. So, the first is the corporate governance. Corporate governance is fascinating, hugely dynamic, and very far reaching. It grew as a concept in response to increasingly serious corporate scandals of the late 1900s and remains strongly concerned with the areas of a corporate risk. So, the idea of surrounding corporate governance are increasingly used for small organizations as well as the very biggest. So, corporate governance also offers interesting perspective for leadership, authority, ego, wealth creation, greed, risk, responsibility, ethics, mortality, etc. And how this issue reconcile or conflict with the organizational and market dynamics and the need of the society, environment, quality of life, economic health, etc. Second is the psychological contract. Psychological contract is increasing relevant aspect of a workplace relationship and is wider human behavior. So this psychological contract was first emerged in 1960. Notably is the work of the two behavioral scientists Chris Agres and Edgar Schein. So they many other experts have contributed ideas to the subject since then and continue to do so, either specifically focusing on the psychological contract or approaching it from a particular perspective, of which they are many. So the psychological contract is deep and varied concept and is open to a wide range of interpretation and theoretical studies. The third is the Maslow hierarchy needs. Each of us is motivated by the needs. We all have a needs. Our basic needs are inborn, having evolved over the 10,000 of the years. So it states that we must satisfy each need in turns, starting with the first, which deals with the most obvious needs for the survival itself. So only when the lower order needs of the physical and emotional well-being are satisfied are we concerned with the high order needs of the influence in personal development. Next is the love and spirituality in the management and the business. It means making decision and conducting oneself in a way that cares for the people and the world we live in. So it hasn't always been so. Next is organizational change, training and learning. So this change management and effective employee training and development. The principles are for forward thinking, emotionally mature organization who have integrity above the result and people above the profit. So this is not to say that the result and profit doesn't matter. Of course they do. The point is the integrity of the people, and if the integrity will be in a positive manner, the result and profit will come naturally. So these are the following management and leadership theories given by various models and behavioral scientists. So what we have learned that the integration of the people and their thinking plays an important role in the sharing of any profit or those who thinks people more than a profit the people will intend to work for their organization, and those who doesn't encourage the people and discourage them every time, every their efforts intentionally, they are getting their organization will not last long.